Okay, and we are live. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Caroline from US. So, Caroline,
Hi,
hi, thank you for joining me this morning in
thanks for
Singapore. I think
having
for
me
me it's
here.
the afternoon. Yeah, so maybe you can tell me a bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Caroline Pham. I'm a twin mom. I have two kids, they're a boy and girl. I'm also a nurse, and I just recently became a digital business owner. I live in the States, United States of California, born and raised. I'll talk about a little bit of background of myself. So growing up, my family, I grew up in a family that they didn't make that much money. So my parents immigrated from from Vietnam to America, hoping to find a better life and, find work to live. My mom did sewing as a career, and my dad became a security guard. And, things weren't working out the way, they dreamed of how American life would be. And decided to open up like a nail salon, multiple nail salons, like city after city. It was just so much work, and they made all of my siblings and I become a nail tech to like help them out in their shop. So I already had like firsthand seeing how owning a traditional brick and mortar business was like, and how stressful my family was, managing employees and just like working or opening up the shop like, 7 days a week and on holidays. So then I told myself I didn't want to be a business owner at that time, like to own a traditional work. So I went to nursing school and became a nurse. And the schedule for nursing was, I like the schedule. It's like 3 days a week. I get 4 days off, so it was nice. Until I had kids, that's when I had to like think about shifting, um, my work. Like I have to be there for my kids, and it was hard for my husband to watch two babies at night. That time was so difficult because I would drop one baby off to my sister's house while my husband watches the other baby at night while I do night shift. So it was really difficult. And then I decided I had to like switch, I had to switch, like find a way to make the schedule work so I can be there for my kids and, my family. So now I'm like doing day shift. I do outpatient procedures now as a nurse. And then, yeah, recently uh, started becoming a digital business owner here.
Nice, nice. Wow, I think your history is really very interesting. So you actually know what it takes in a traditional business, and
Yeah.
wow. Okay, so for myself, I'm Jasmine. I am living in Singapore. I'm an accountant by profession. I have two kids. One of them is 8, and another one is 7, a girl and a boy. So for me, when I first started this, okay, so initially, accountants, they work really long hours,
Mhm.
and especially during COVID time, the pandemic
Oh,
time,
yeah.
I had to work from home, so I end up working from like 7 a.m. to 12 midnight almost every day, and not
Mhm.
literally having breakfast, lunch, and dinner in front of the computer. And then my kids will keep asking, "Mommy, can you stop working and come and play with us?" But there's so many deadlines to meet, and then I'm like, "No, I can't." And then one day, my daughter, she just like said, "No, mommy, I don't want anything. No, I just want you to, spend time with me. Can you please stop working?" And I broke down that day, and then
Yeah.
I saw this opportunity, and I said, "Okay, well, let's give it a shot. Let's see
Mhm.
how it will work out." It looks like a way out from my life, and let's start it as a sideline first and see how it goes. And so that's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
I know, especially with kids, it's when you start thinking about the future, you know.
Yes, they make you stronger. You know, you like suddenly become, you know, I need to do something for them. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell me about your journey so far.
So my journey so far, I would describe it in like these words. It was very motivating, very inspiring, engaging, and life changing. It sounds cliche, but um, it's been like motivating for me to like start on this journey so far. Even though I'm still on the startup stage in training, I'm learning so much in here, and I'm like also like now realizing and accepting that, hey, I'm owning like, you know, my business right here. I have to manage my own time. Um, I can work without having someone tell me what to do. So it was nice. So it's kind of like a reality check to like, hey, this is yours now. This is you. Like I um I'm gonna, you know, create this as my baby now. Like it's, you know, and it's been fun for me too because it's sort of become like my hobby. Like I would get so excited every week, every day, just trying to think of, you know, what I can share to people and, you know, like educate people too. So that's what I like too. I mean, as a nurse, like you're always educating, always talking to people, always engaging, and that's what I like to do. And so yeah, and I look forward to like our weekly mastermind meetings, just hearing inspiring stories from like, you know, all around the world. I'm really amazed by all like everyone's stories and their successes. So yeah, it's been very yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. You know, for me, I've been in this business since October 21, and you know,
Mhm.
when you watch the weekly masterminds, the training, you feel so inspired, and you know,
Yeah.
everyone is just ready to help each other,
Mhm.
and you know, everyone wants to see your success, and
Yeah.
they really guide you from start to the end. And it's not only, you're not only running a business, you are
Yeah.
developing yourself as a person.
Mhm.
You become a better person, you become more positive, you have a total mindset change. And I think no other
Mhm.
business can give you this
No.
kind of, you know, a feeling and this kind of opportunity to have personal development as well as, you know, building your financial background as well, you know. So I think
Mhm.
this business journey for me has been really really life changing. Actually, I
Yeah,
think
it
as a
is.
person I've grown so much, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like you can't describe it. It's just one word, you know, like
yeah, yeah. You can't describe it in one word, you know. You could go on and on and on about it.
yeah, you can go on and on. And everyone would be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's so like, you know, so cliche to say, but really it is life-changing to me."
That being said, it is a business after all. So I think one thing that I feel that everyone who's watching us should know is that no matter what, there is investment involved. Uh,
Mhm.
so normally, sometimes I get business questions about, why do I need to invest in this business? You know, it's an online business. Why do I need to invest money? Well, after all, it's a business, right? So you do need to, have a little bit of investment, just like any other
Mhm.
business. I mean, if you compare to a traditional business,
Yeah,
you will take
exactly.
a long time to make back your money that you invest. But you know, in this online business, it's quite
Mhm.
you know, steady, and you just need to follow the steps, and you know, you're on your way. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I mean, I actually thought about other businesses before, like
Mm.
I thought about opening up a boba shop once, a franchise. I even think about doing like a in-home daycare, and I was just like, it's just not gonna work because you don't know where to start to begin with,
Yes,
and
exactly. Exactly.
obviously the investment too, like the startup cost, like it's just I can't even, you know. But
Yeah, there's
here,
so
yeah,
little startup cost in this business, which is so unreal from a normal traditional business. You know,
Yes,
it's
it
really,
is.
really, really amazing. So,
Hmm.
Caroline, for
And
anyone who is deciding, you know, they are sitting on the bench trying to decide whether they should join this business or give it a try, what
uh-huh.
would you, what kind of advice would you give to them?
One thing I would give advice to anybody, I would question yourself. Like, think about all those struggles and like the pain points, you know, for wanting to make a change in your life. I'm sure everyone has like a struggle of anything, and you're just like, you're always like you're falling down under, and you're just trying to find a way to, get yourself back up. So really dig your personal like feelings, like what really pains you the most, and then take it from there, and think about what can you do to make it better. So that's why the one thing I would give advice for people who's thinking about going into this, like, this is like the solution for, you know, trying to be involved with like-minded people like us who are positive, who are motivated, passionate. They're passionate because we're all in here trying to, gain something, like kind of benefit something. So, and not only that, like the great thing about here is that we are paired with like a mentor and a coach to guide us. Like, so no one is left behind. You're not alone. Um, and even like if you're like feeling down, like you can't make it here, like you're not, because you're comparing yourself to other people, they're always there to tell you, you know what, take it slow, go at your own pace. So it's nice to have someone like a voice to tell me that. So I would think, like, if you were to join to this business, it's like you're joining into a community that could help you. That's the one advice I want to like let everyone know.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So for me as well, I feel that for anyone who is thinking about trying something out, or they've just been looking for some solution out from the life that they are
Yeah.
living, they feel very depressed, or they feel that they cannot continue with
Hmm.
working, you know, in this 9 to 5 type of environment, and want to
Yeah.
try something new. Come
Hmm.
in, listen to our webinar. Uh, Pay the investment, try it out. You never know, it may work for you, but unless
Hmm.
you yourself decide that you want to make a change in your life, it's never going to happen. But let me tell
Yeah.
you this, you know, if you are not going to work towards achieving your dreams, you end up
Hmm.
working for other people's dreams.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think working for your dreams and your family is always so much better, you know.
Hmm.
And it really depends on your biggest why. And for me, my biggest why was my family, and
Hmm.
and that is really what pushed me to join this business. And I have no regrets at all.
No, no, same here. Like, I can't describe anymore. Like, it's just, you know, I would suggest like be for anyone to be more open-minded, to kind of hear, gain new knowledge, like just take that knowledge in, even though if it sounds funny, like,
Mm,
like people are going in and telling you, hey, I have a new idea for you, like, hey, get on it, like take
yeah.
action. If you
Yes.
want
Yes.
to change something, start now, because you like you said, Jasmine, you don't want to go back to working for someone, and it's you're always dreading coming to work. So when I go to work here as my second job, right? I'm like happy. I feel happier, and I
Yes.
feel like
I'm doing
I'm
something about
myself.
my life. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like myself actually. I'm not putting.
Mm.
So yeah.
All right. Thank you, Caroline, so much for giving me your precious time to talk about your experience in this business. It's been a wonderful chat with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it is. Hopefully we can have more chats in future.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, I know for sure. And of course, anyone has any questions, we're always an open book. And yeah.
yeah. All right.
Thank you for discussing all this.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.